Thanks for joining us once again on Bonnie Adventures. This time we're in the Scenic Rim in South East Queensland, and we stayed at a lovely little place called Angel's Retreat, which is a Hipcamp, and in a little area called Honeyman Cove. We were joined by our friends Marty and Adele, who were taking a well-earned break from packing up their home in readiness to go around Australia on their lap. The weather was absolutely glorious and kind. It was the middle of August, so we spent some time campfire cooking, going on walks. We visited the local towns, wineries, and a lavender farm. It was truly a wonderful time to get away with some great friends. Taking a walk to Mount French National Park. We're taking the easy track today. Rachel's got her sticks, so taking it nice and steady. We've got Marty and Deli with us. Nice little wave. And this is an easy one, probably about 300 metres. And it's supposed to be a beautiful lookout. So we'll go and check it out and check in just then. Okay, so we've got a little goanna here. That's all right, there he goes. Good size, medium sized goanna. Is he going to go up the tree or is he just walking away? Won't disturb the fella too much. Just trying to say hello to him. Where's he going to go? Is he going up? Hello, buddy. Oh, he shouldn't attack. He's just saying hello. He's just enjoying the sun. As we come to the Logan's Lookout and looking out over the range. What a beautiful day this is. Mount French National Park. Yeah, that's okay. We're just looking around, doing a bit of a 360. And just on the left there is Lake Moogerah and Cunningham's Gap. So, pretty tame, isn't it?
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Hello. Just sitting there. Must be used to humans. Yeah, he's not too worried. It's got a little swollen tummy. Is there a joey in there? Can you see one, love? A little swollen tummy. Can't see if there's a joey or not. So, second lookout, we're going to have a little walk down here. Beautiful grass trees everywhere. Really quite abundant actually through here. I can hear the buzzing of biddies up in the air. They've had a bit of fire activity previously, but this one's about 850 metres return. So it's the second lookout at Mount French. Beautiful weather. It's a little bit cooler up here, probably about 24, 25 degrees. Perfect, no humidity, not a lot of wind. And we'll just go at the end of this track and have a look at the opposite lookout, which should look down over Lake Moogerah. So we'll see what we can see when we get there. There's a little bit of haze floating around the place, and the reason for that is it's perfect time of the year for controlled burns. Keep the grass fire risk under control. And yeah, very peaceful here. Just got to keep an eye out for the brown snakes and iguanas and a few other bits and pieces in the wildlife that could give you a nasty turn. This is looking east now, and some of these trees have grown up a bit, but you can see through them, and it's just it's not fenced off or anything. There's Marty right by the edge there, Deli.
It is like what they said.
And Rachie.
Yeah. It is definitely like what they said, you know.
Lovely cool breeze. Beautiful. Very peaceful. We're the only ones up here. Top of Mount French, looking east. Lovely spot. It looks like a bit of smoke in the distance there. Doing a bit of controlled burning. I don't know what sort of mountain that one is, but we're just at this little park bench. Beautiful spot. Nice and peaceful. There he is, he's gone around the other side, he's a bit spooked. We won't disturb him too much. But there he is, look at him. He's got his claw, look at those claws. There he is, look at that. He's there. Right on the tree. Gosh. How long his tail is. Wow. So here we are, Lake Moogerah. A little bit of wind around, so hopefully that won't play us up too much. Lovely spot. It's a public holiday in some areas. It's the week of the Brisbane show, so not many people here. Just look at this for a spot. Beautiful dam. Kind of peaceful, lovely picnic area. You must hire this little place out for weddings or special events. Just take a look at that. Absolutely beautiful. A couple of jet skiers there having some fun. Mountains in the background. Yeah, what a great spot this is. But obviously they dam this place for water supply and possibly for power as well. But we'll go and have a look in a sec. You can see the different water levels. But yeah, looks like it's accessible and people can walk over there. So we'll go and take a little look in a minute. It's just a lovely spot. Beautiful. You see the currawongs there in the top of the tree. A bit of a congregation. Just letting their presence be known. There's a few more coming to join the party as well. They make a real distinctive call. But yeah, lovely little spot. Lots of picnic areas, facilities. This is Lake Moogerah. And just a really, really lovely day to be out here. Not too crowded. It's the week of the Royal Brisbane Show. It's 2023. Just a really nice spot. There's a little signpost there as well. We can just see whereabouts we are. So as we look at Lake Moogerah, just there at the you are here, Fred Hay Park. But you can see the spillway just there. So it's not that far off it, a couple of metres maybe, and then she'll start spilling over. So it's a good height. So Marty, Deli and Rach just walking across the dam. We're going to head out there in just a second. Yeah, you can see the water levels, how high it gets. But it's a bit of a way off that now. We're going into 2 dry seasons, so it's unlikely to get much higher than this now. Well, there you go, no fishing, and you can only access the dam wall September to April 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. and May to August 6:30 a.m. to 5:30. So it's open most days. So let's go and have a little look across this dam wall. Irrigation and Water Supply Commission. Moogerah Dam by the Honourable A.G. Muller, Minister for Public Lands and Irrigation, on the 24th of October 1959. Wow, there we go. And the Honourable H. Richter, Minister for Local Government and Conservation, as a tribute to all those who contributed to the building and the structure and associated works. There it is, that's what we could hear earlier. That's the, obviously letting the water through. It wouldn't surprise me if it's turning a few turbines as it does so. Looking up to my left, it's the dam wall. And yeah, it's been here now for over 60 odd years. Obviously when it runs, it just goes straight up. And there's a lovely park I can see. It takes you all the way down and around this little waterway, this overspill. A lovely spot. There's a few buoys there just to keep you away if you're on your boat. So when you're at Lake Moogerah, you've also got the cafe. You imagine coming here for a brekkie or afternoon tea. Lovely spot, and then you grab your coffee, grab your takeaway and head on down to the park. It's just that we've got the fire going here, so you have these designated fireplaces. Very nice. I think Natalie was the name of the lady who introduced us to the site. Pretty decent size. So there's the Royal Flare and the truck just up the side. A little bit of levelling going on. Marty and Deli's van in the distance there. And yeah, you can get 2 vans in here pretty comfortably. Very private, off-grid, self-contained, but it's a lovely setup. It's the weather's been perfect for us. 28 degrees during the day, gets down to single figures at night, but that's okay. And yeah, Marty's got the zone there, and we're looking at Mount Alford in the background. You do have to watch the cows. They're quite inquisitive and they'll come in, but generally if you're around they won't bother. This one's called Honeymoon Cove, I think. Not that we're in the mood for honeymooning, but it's a nice spot. So we've got the Aussie mate and the ram right there, and Marty's got the patrol and the zone. And yeah, we've been here for a couple of nights. It's the Echo Week, Royal Brisbane Show, and yeah, we're just getting that fire going in the background. We're going to gather around there. It's really, really peaceful, quiet, and highly recommended if you're coming out into the Scenic Rim. Absolutely beautiful. We're just on the other side of Lake Moogerah and just taking a slow drive. The road noise drowned out the audio here, so the intent is just to show you the gravel drive up towards Spicer's Gap. So this is something they didn't tell us on the map, 4x4 only, and this is the route to the Governor's Chair Lookout, Spicer's Gap. So we're going up here, we'll see how the ram goes. I've got not every confidence in it, but we'll see how she tackles it. We'll see if there's a viewpoint halfway. Beautiful country though. So if you're coming up the road to Spicer's Gap and the Governor's Chair, just be warned, especially if it's wet, you probably need a 4x4. It's a beautiful but steep drive up. You probably could do it. Obviously a motorbike could do it, dirt bike could do it. Most 4x4s would do it. I think most SUVs will do it. So it's not a major technical track, but it's just something to be aware of. It's a good sort of 7 or 8 k's up this windy road. Luckily there's nobody coming the other way. It's pretty quiet up here. So yeah, just got to be aware of that though, that this is the type of track on the way to the top. Yeah. Governor's Chair, Spicer's Gap. So we're at the top of the 4x4 trail, got the ram in the background, and there's literally only ourselves up here, which is kind of nice, but also just a little bit, I suppose, strange. Yeah, there's no one else here. So there looks to be about 3 or 4 bushwalks. We're going to take a trip straight up to the Governor's Chair Lookout, 150 metres behind me. Rachel's got her sticks just to steady herself.
Really? I mean, maybe the reason that it's only us, I mean, it's 4-wheel drive access only, and plus it's a business day. It's a work day.
Yeah, it's a work day.
But it used to be called the Governor's resting spot.
Yeah.
And the Governor used to come up here with his horses and on the crossing over the range, and he'd come up to what did he say? He would come up to enjoy the incomparable views and panoramas. And
the horses would get an opportunity to rest.
Yeah.
They were basically cooked, so they had to do a bit of an overnight and eat smoky cigars at this chair lookout. So let's go and have a look and see what the view's like.
But the drive up was so steep, we can understand why they were cooked, the horses.
Yeah,
so
I don't know how the horses got up here.
So
it would have been absolutely tiring for them, but anyway, not too bad for the ram. So anyway, we'll see. So yeah, just a little warning for us. Vertical cliff, fatal injuries may result from walking or climbing around the cliff edge. So you can't be more specific than that. And that's the track that's going to take us up there. So we'll go and have a look. No motorcycles, so they must get a few dirt bikes that come up here. Obviously advising not to do that. And it's a little bit of history here about the Governor's Chair. So it tells you all about it. Governor General Sir Charles Fitzroy in 1854. And then Yeah, it's a little bit worn there, but you get the impression of what they used to do. So they're bringing feed and logs and bringing them across the gap. And gosh, those horses must have been absolutely flogged.
It was actually a bullock train. They used to bring the bullock trains up, and they were bringing all the equipment and the supplies and like the logs for building. And they actually say here, crossing the gap was a nerve-wracking experience for the bullocks and the drivers. Both faced death every time they faced the devil's elbow.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, so pretty intense. Anyway, only about 100 metres, so we'll go and have a look and take some more footage at the top. Gives us a little bit of perspective about what we're looking out on. And it says here, if you had accompanied Governor Fitzroy in 1854, you'd have seen a very different landscape. Imagine a scene without large-scale farms, dams, extensive road systems, or a smog-filled horizon. So yeah, very much a different landscape back then. But we can see the different mountains: Mount Walker, Mount Edwards, Mount French, Mount Greville, Alford, Moon, Maroon, and I can't read that other one. But yes, as we look out today, there's Rach doing a bit of filming as well. Very smoky, a bit hazy, a lot of burns going on at the moment, a few bushfires. We're heading into bushfire season, so yeah, a little bit hazy. But we might put the drone up and see what we can see. So just walked out. There's a big goanna just crawling along there. You didn't expect anybody to be here. And I was there looking at the view, and Rach said, "Oh my God, goanna!"
Get back, Rob.
Will he go for us? Will he?
Yes, get back.
Oh, okay.
Out of fear.
Okay. Well, we won't spook him anymore. But just look at that as a view. Isn't that fantastic? So yeah, the Governor General and the Queensland Governor used to come up here, smoke his cigar and relax as he reached the peak of Spicer's Gap. Lake Moogerah down the bottom, doing the mitigation burn. We spotted that earlier. Wow, what a view, and so peaceful too. Amazing. An old mate agrees as well. He's just going to stay there. He's got his claws well and truly there. He's kind of got himself in a corner, so we won't disturb him anymore. Just get the sound of the bellbirds as we descend from Mount Spicer's Gap. It's a lovely sort of forest atmosphere with all the bird life and wildlife. Quite a distinct call they have. Boonah lookout. Looking over the town of Boonah. Just found this little lookout here, and yeah, we could see it from the tourist information place, and it just looks out over the town and some of the surrounding countryside. It's bloody windy, I've got to tell you. Lucky I don't lose my baseball cap. Bit of smoke in the distance, doing a few burns, and it's just started to rain, so I won't be long doing this. You'll probably hear the wind. But yeah, just thought we'd just get a bit of a viewpoint looking down over the town. We're going to pick up some cheese. There's the showgrounds, popular for the campers, and
this rain protection I'm standing under. Isn't that beautiful?
So it's called Bicentennial Place, and yeah, we got a little, what would you call this? A little indicator of.
Just tells you like all of the different peaks that are out there and how high they are and stuff. I mean, it's probably not that interesting to look at this, but for us, I love knowing like, what they are out there.
Yeah, just beautiful colours. Heading from Mount Alford to Mount Alford from Boonah. Just a lovely part of the afternoon. Absolutely fantastic. Here we are, Mount Alford Pub. We just pulled in. Gonna have a nice sundowner.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah. What a lovely afternoon this is.
It's been a perfect trip. Absolutely perfect.
Just love those old classic vehicles. Got the new with the old.
An F100.
What a classic, beautiful truck. Yeah, 55 F100, 1955 truck. It's beautifully restored, but it runs beautifully too. Yeah, fantastic. Anyway, we're going to pop inside and have a beer, and then head on back to the campsite. Mount Alford Pub, and I just love those denim covered chairs. Isn't that fantastic? So as you look around, we're just going to have a little sundowner before we go back to the campsite. Everyone who comes in leaves a little bit of money. I just love this. I've got a few beers on tap, a few more on the other side, bottle-o around the back. Yeah, just a nice little great atmosphere in this little country pub. And we're just going to enjoy that. Just outside, you've got the Scenic Rim Brewery. We were just there the other day. That was fantastic. They had a bit of a feed. You can meet Marcus over the road, and you can do a feed. There's Rachie. G'day, mate. A couple of little memorabilias over here, a few beers on tap. What a great place to finish the day. Yeah, great atmosphere. There we go. Just to remind you of yesteryear. And yeah, a little bit of memorabilia as well for an old patron. Good old Disgracefully, love it. Yeah, it's probably a local publican, biker. And they do come through here on the weekend as well. But we're probably just going to enjoy a nice glass of wine and a little spider, hairy spider for me. So, Angel's Retreat camping it is, not Angel's Rest or whatever. Rach is just opening the gate for us, and then we're going to get in. And Natalie is the owner and your landlady, and she will come and meet you at this space. There she is, smiling away. And we will film this now, just going down to our campsite. And in the distance, you can see the Royal Flare parked up. We're the only campers here now. Everyone else has basically gone home. There were a heap of vans here over the weekend, and now it's just us. We are the lonesome. And
hello.
Here she is. Hello, my love.
Hello.
Yeah, come on in. And this is the journey. We are avoiding the cows, which is good, but they do come around at night. So if you do, yeah, go on.
I just want to say, like, about all these like little containers and things they've got here. They've actually said to us they're just starting out, and please get them reviews, and they're renovating and stuff like this. It's a property that's been in the family for generations, but they're just starting out on this journey now in relation to making it this lovely, gorgeous, quaint place. But every single review they've got is stunning, and you can see why. Look at where we are.
Yeah. And in fact, we would take this left fork here to go back to the site, but I'm going to take this right fork, because what I'll do is I'll show you this other site right here, where you can probably have about 4 or 5 vans. So if you came out here as a group, or you had some friends or mates, you can all settle around this communal. You see, you've got table and chairs, you've got a communal camp fire pit there, and really it's just you're very well segregated. So it doesn't mean you're on top of each other. It's a real, yeah, you've got good space between the campsites. So the next one is us. So we'll just follow this barbed wire fence down a little bit, and there's more campsites over to the left. You see the mountains in the distance.
They've got over 300 acres here on the property.
300 acres,
yeah,
wow.
Yeah, and it's and they've just moved into the old families and residents.
Yeah. So there's our campsite. What's it called? Honeymoon Cove?
Honeymoon Cove.
Honeymoon Cove. So we had Marty and Del here, and they had the Zone Caravan. They've departed now and gone back to Brisbane. We'll be leaving tomorrow, but you can see you've got this real lovely kind of isolation here, and you don't feel like there's anybody overlooking you or there's anyone on top of you. It's kind of just you and the country. And the stars tonight, the stars last night were fantastic, so they'll be just as good tonight, I feel. And as I sort of spin round, look at those colours. That's absolutely fantastic. So there's Mount Alford right there, and the colours are just glorious. Just a beautiful sunset tonight. It's the middle of August. It's not too cold, not too hot. But yeah, just a lovely spot.
It's kind of chicken soup for the soul.
Chicken soup for the soul, yeah, well said. Thanks for joining us once again on Bonnie Adventures. We had a lovely weekend at the Scenic Rim with our great friends Marty and Adele. This Hipcamp is one of the best we've been to. It was truly peaceful, you're well isolated, and it's a great opportunity to spend quality time with friends or family. We thoroughly recommend the Angel Retreat Hipcamp camping site.